So a little bean and a little onion here. The two that have gone broody. So little onion, they picked out her little white feathers on her head. You see, she's got some feathers growing back. She looks like a porcupine right now. She's got lots of spikes on her head. And little onion has got some feathers growing back. See little spikes there on her little neck. So happy with that. So I've just given them a little treat of some mealworms and some corn here, because obviously they keep hiding in here. Even though at the moment there's no eggs in there, so I've just taken them all out. You can see there, little onion's head. It's got some little spikes, little quills of feathers growing back, so that's great. There you go, you can see a bit better there. So she's having some mealworms. Little onion. I just felt the crops, they've got some food in there, so it's good, because I always make sure I pick them out in the morning to make sure they definitely have some food. And then we've got other ones coming in. So we've got hello jalapeno. So I've just given them some outside. So jalapeno's here. She probably wants to lay an egg, so I'll go outside and leave her to it. I wanted to make sure you guys saw that they've got some feathers going back. She's got quite a lot of feathers on her bum going back too. I've just sheared the sheep's bums, so literally got some new shears Friday night, and then today I went out and basically, well, in the stable, sheared their little bums. Hey guys! The little saffrons, she's getting some leg feathers back, she's getting some feathers on her chest back, and she's getting some feathers, hey Cinnamon! She's getting some feathers on her chest coming back and her wing as well, which is, she had a big bold patch. So the ones with the little outfits on, they have got some feathers coming back, but they're not enough for me really to take them off without me being worried that anyone else going to take any more feathers. So they're still on at the moment. Next doors, absolutely fine. They are the easy chickens. Even though she was the one that was the bully, they're actually being really good. I'll just go and I'm just giving them some corn and some food. Duckies are doing well. Unfortunately, their UV bulb in their filter has died, even though it's only been a couple of, maybe not even 6 months. So, if I can get out of this door, there we go. I'm hoping I can just go and get 2 today, and then I can basically change that bulb. Oh look! Little crackers. He was our poorly duck. He's in the water with pickle. Yeah, because this one here is chutney on the right side of what I'm looking at now, the right side of your screen. That's chutney. That one's cheese, and that one's crackers. That's in there. We've got salt and pepper, which is black and white ones. Sorry, black and white ones. All black ones. Them ones I can't tell the difference. They're just salt and pepper, and then little pickle is this little apple yard. It's nice to see her in there. She's doing a lot better. I got 4 eggs from them this morning. Got 1 egg from squash this morning. Pumpkin's not laid any for a while actually, but she did lay me a lot at the beginning of the year, so when she first started. So see how she goes. Right, let's see if I can see the sheepies. So this mum forgot to shut the gate of the down to the sheep paddock today, so they actually went back up there to the goat paddock. And they disappeared back up there. She has to take them back down with some treats. The noise is because someone's cutting the hedges down there. I think it might be my next door neighbour with his tractor. So sorry about the noise. Hello? You okay? Not stopping you munching? So I just did literally around the bums today. My plan is, obviously I need to do Oates' feet there, get her legs done, so I'll do that on a different day. But I just wanted to just get around the bums, so I knew that was done. And then obviously for a different day, I'll do a bit more. I was hoping I can show you the bums, but they're all facing the wrong way for me to show you. What I might do is I'll stop the camera, go around and actually physically show you. Right, so if we can see, Oates here, has had her bum clipped, So I still need to do the back of her legs. Here we go. So we've got Oats' bum, Barley's bum. Look, we're having a nice view there. Thanks for that. So I need to do the back of her legs, but it was hurting Mum's back holding them. So I've just got her bum done, his bum done, and Porridge's. So I'll show you. There we go. 3 clip bums in a row. Hey! So my new clippers, my new shears worked really good. Didn't have any issues apart from I didn't get the cordless one, so they did try and run into the cord. So the next thing I need to do is make sure the cord is got it's a bungee cord. It's holding the cord on the rafters, and that way they can't run into it, and then that'll be fine. So I just need to do the back of her legs, and then she'll be a lot better. Other than that, I was pretty happy. And so she's nice and down to the skin on her bum. So I'm happy that they're not, hopefully not going to get any problems with that. I'm just going to try and take off those bits under her legs that weren't sheared properly last year. So I'm going to do that on a different day. Her front legs are not too bad. It's just really her back legs. But the guy had enough by then and he just didn't want to do it anymore. So I got some off with my little cat clippers, but obviously they're not good enough for proper like matted wool or anything. So these big ones seem to be good. I tried to get quite a bit off Barley's legs, but again, Mum was having a bit of a mare holding them, so I left her. I had to give up and basically carry on a bit for a different day. Might have to just do it a little and often rather than get it all done in one go, but at least I know the bums are all done. And then we'll obviously shear them all. And now I have the clip, and now I have the shears. I can do them whenever obviously I want. So it might be I just do lots of bum clips for a while, and then shear them all off. Or it might be I do full shears twice a year. But we'll see. We'll see how they go. We'll see what the weather's like. Right, I'll let these guys come back. Hey, yeah, you okay? I see you. Right, let these guys come back and have some more hay, because I'm in their way. Bless them. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't want to know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not. A little update on Little Bean. Last time I showed you she looks like a porcupine. She looks even more like a porcupine now. So if I try and zoom in on her head a little bit, you can see. Very spiky now. And little Onion's bum feathers are starting to come back. Nice big poop, thanks for that. I got the leg that they were sat on from last night. So I went to my swimming worm meeting and Mum was here putting these guys to bed, because by the time I got back it was dark actually, so she'd already put them to bed. Everyone else is doing good. I can hear someone in here. I think it's Jalapeno trying to lay an egg. Oh, I have good news. My chickens that I've been after for before lockdown are finally coming. So I don't know why everyone has to fight over to stay in nested blocks, but they are. Excuse me. These guys want to go back in. They came out and had some breakfast. And the Jalapeno's here. I've been making sure they've got food in the nesting boxes, so they're definitely eating. She's getting some feathers back on the back of her neck, and she's getting some on her bum too. So I don't know why you two have to sit in there together, huh? You are silly monsters. Hopefully that means if there's like in that one, everyone can go in that one, and there won't be so many kerfuffles. Fingers crossed. Right, I've gone let the ducks out because it's quite late this morning. I did not want to get up. You coming out? Good girl. So I'm definitely gonna, the 3 that I wanted, so the Speckled Sussex, the cream crested leg bar, and blue splash Moran, they're definitely coming. So they are normal standard size hens, and basically I'm going to be trying to reintroduce everybody together. So the hybrids with the Bantam Araucana over there. These guys, I'm going to try and basically put everyone back together. But I'm going to put both these runners together, so they're going to have a 65-metre run. So they're going to hopefully be back as one. And then have one chicken flock is my plan. So we will see how it goes. We're going to have the new ones in and in the run area on the room for their kind of like the getting to know each other period for maybe 3 or 4 days, and then I'm going to put everyone in at night, change all the runs around, and then come down really early in the morning to let them out, so they've got a whole day out here. I am also contemplating getting an electric door for inside this coop, so basically when the sun comes up that coop opens so they have more room. So if I'm a bit late in the morning, it's still like 6 by 4 foot in there, but they're not in like a really small area, so it's only going to be maximum 15. So again, and that coop's alright for at least 24, but I wouldn't put more than 20 in there, to be honest. But I'm going to let these duckies out because I'm going to get their food in a minute. It's quite late, it's like 10 o'clock already, so we're going to let them out. They're going to be like, where's my food? But I just want to let them out and then I'll go and get their stuff. But we had an issue with the UV light not working on the pump, well, the filter, sorry, but that's now working. UV light's been working fine. So yep, I can see it. So the water is back to being lovely again and nice and clear. Hey guys, I'm going to get you food, okay? Right, I'm going to go feed these guys. See you in a bit. Okay, so we've got an update on down in the orchard. So if you can see over here, we started mulching with all the sheep and goat bedding, all the hawthorn whips and things that we had all down here. These ones unfortunately all kind of got eaten by the sheep, but some of them are still alive. So the plan is basically where these posts are to put an actual fence up. So it's going to be the same height as these tree guards, so basically you can step over them, so it's not a big deal. And then basically the plan is to obviously carry on down here. So we started at the bottom and made our way up. So I kind of went round and pulled some of the bits out, and then Mum's been coming down every day and putting all the bedding and stuff around these. So this is how far we've got at the moment. So it'll just help some of the grass stay down and obviously help some moisture and obviously give these guys hopefully a boost. We've got it going down to the bottom, and the plan is obviously to have the fence down here with the guards up, so these guys will keep growing. And then the plan is to carry on down here, all the way down the red cedar and the hawthorn trees, all the way down to the bottom. So then the sheep can officially come in here and eat this grass. Obviously I did do the shearing down here and get all this cut, but you see it's already growing back pretty good already. So I'll need to come down here and do some more, but I just wanted to give you an update on what we're doing with the mulching over winter. And then all the trees are doing okay, pretty good. So we've got 41 down here at the moment, but they're all doing pretty good. The sheep have just cut down all the nestle patches. They are doing a lot better than when we first moved down, so it's going to be our 2-year anniversary next week from moving down here. Next Tuesday would have been 2 years exactly. So I basically cut down the nettles in the middle, which there used to be a lot more than there was, and some down there where the sheep are now eating. So I've just cut that down. Again, it used to take me hours and hours. This only took me maybe half an hour at the most. I'm going to go and do the top paddock in a moment. I just need to come and get some petrol, and I've left it down here in the orchard. I just wanted to show you what we've been doing. And then this bit, so you got maybe halfway down, and you carry on up here. But these ones, obviously you can see the difference with these ones that have been eaten by the sheep and these ones that have not had any sheep in it are obviously doing a lot better. So right, I'll show you once we've finished all this. It'll take us probably another maybe a week or so to get this all done, and then another probably a week or so, maybe a bit longer to do the other side. But I'll give you an update when that's done, and when we start doing the fence, because at the moment Dad's not managed to come down. I've not really heard from him, so I'm not sure when it is going to come down, if he is. So I'm going to start trying to put the fencing in Again, it's literally just putting posts in like this, like we've done here, putting posts in, putting the fence staples on it, but it's going to be lower than that. This is like obviously proper fencing for goats. This is, it's still stock fencing, but obviously it's only 80 centimetres, whereas this one is 120. So it's going to be lower, but it's one that I can step over, so we can still do maintenance on the fence and the trees, but it keeps the sheep out. So not eating our hedges, which hopefully will eventually grow up to give us some shielding from the M5. Right, I'll see you soon.